Alright, hello everyone, we are back streaming this game that I love so much, and hopefully we will be making some serious progress. One minute I pull up my stream and test my audio. Working great. I'm trying to scoot my chair up. I have my gamer chair on carpet, and it's so hard to sit it forward. Alright, let's get things started. So, what we are going to be doing is we are actually going to be trying to finish getting all the perfect fish and finish off this generation. I don't know if he will be able to finish it. I'm just gonna learn it is from a game.
Kuplarchnik.
I have no idea if we're gonna be finishing this generation, but we should come close. I actually just kind of had a slight epiphany. And so it's first and foremost, there is an achievement that I want to get before we end off this stream. This is the second achievement of this particular generation, but the achievement that I want to get is Sunken Treasure. There are actually some things that we can get to kind of expedite this, but first and foremost, karma powers. Actually, no, it's not karma. I want to look at. It's actually I want to look at the karma skills thing, which I think is under challenges, rewards. So there is a couple of things that I wanted to verify over here to get like a good chance of getting this achievement. We need Lucky Find, I think. So I don't think it's Lucky Break. I guess one is called Lucky Find. Yeah, it is Lucky Find. So we need Lucky Find, and I think there's also something else that will give us a help with this, but yeah, so this is a power upgrade for Lucky Find, so by activating this, we should be able to get like a decent upgrade for this. It's completely random what you get from this. You can get like in any pond, but I'm gonna go to a pond that I know for a fact works, but we're only gonna be going after that Sunken Treasure achievement for when we get all the perfect fish. And I think Get Lucky is also something. Oh, we don't have Get Lucky. Never mind. We don't have that thing. Oh, no, never mind. That's the friendship thing. So, the way this achievement works is, again, like, it's entirely luck-based. But you need to fish. Hey, Tal. How are you doing? You need to fish at a pond, and you need to fish up a treasure chest. It's completely random what it gives you, but you need to get a seed in that treasure chest in order to get that achievement. I am doing pretty well. I actually been doing a little bit of research lately with relation to my channel, just because of the fact that I'm gonna be finishing a game hopefully tomorrow. I've been doing research into future projects I'm planning on covering, so. And the next game that I'm going to be covering on the channel will be my second official Platinum Trophy. And I'm basically going to be going after 100%ing and Platinuming Infamous 1. So I was doing a lot of research into that game, trying to figure out like the best way to handle it. I'm actually really excited. I've been working on Assassin's Creed Unity for about 3 or 4 months, and I'm finally about to be done. About to finish up a game on this channel. And that's assuming that we are able to finish the Dead Kings DLC next in tomorrow's stream, which I think we may be able to do. But I've also been looking into games that are just kind of further on in the future. Like, the next game in the queue that I'm going to be playing is Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, and then it's going to be Assassin's Creed Unity, followed by Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And I've been kind of looking into those games, trying to figure out like the best course of action for handling them. I also kind of think that the only game that is coming up in the future that will give me some serious trouble will be Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, but I was kind of curious to see what 100% of those games would entail, and it all seems pretty easy games to play. I've also took a look at my outline for my novel project and actually thought that I was 7 chapters away from finishing it, but I'm really 6 chapters away from finishing it, so I think that if I continue to write 1 chapter a week, then in 6 weeks I will be done with my book, so that's also something I'm very excited about. I did have to do a little bit of research into something that was kind of brought up, and it's kind of like an issue with psychology that I was trying to introduce in a specific chapter. But I need to check something. I need to check the status of those, that grilled salmon. Okay, it's still good. Is a Actually, no, we need to clean the toilet, and then use it, and take a shower, and sleep. It was said it was perfect. Why is it saying it's bad now? I'll ignite inventory. And now we need you to just have a quick meal. Just gonna have you have canned soup. Did that affect my career performance? No. Bobby Knight, change outfit every day.
Yaranka.
Okay, I need you to cook food. Let's make let's make mac and cheese.
Inar. Liveord. Dweeba.
So one thing I will say is it will actually be kind of nice to be kind of done with all this cooking and fishing for now. We will need to get to a decently high level with gardening in order to grow a life fruit and in order to grow a plain fruit, which I think we need for cooking. Yeah, deathfish and life fruit. So we need both the deathfish and we need life fruit for. And let's go ahead and have some mac and cheese.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping that by them eating at the table and they're just gonna be talking to each other, I'm hoping that by then, like, Bobby's social skill will go up, but we may need to talk to Zara a little bit.
Neeb neeb. Sharkuni.
Actually doesn't look like it's going up. Oh, it went up a little bit. Never mind. Yeah, it went up a little bit. Mac and cheese, put away leftovers. They're gonna have me clean the counter. The one thing that I will say is we are essentially near the tail end of this. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to have Bobby read the skill book for gardening. Just until it gets these people kind of go out on their jobs and stuff, and I can just kind of leave them here. I can just leave to go fishing. Just trying to clear some of my inventory of crap. Because I'm actually near capacity. Didn't mean to back out of that, whoops. I think that's good. I think we need to sell some of the fish. I think that's why we're I'm actually going to go here and check something real quick. So we need angelfish to catch deathfish. Need piranha for robot fish. And I do know we need tuna for catching perfect. I do know we need tuna for catching perfect lobster. In fact, we can just verify it right here. Yeah, we need tuna for lobster. Actually, we don't even need to do that. I think that they'll be fine here on their own. What I do want to do is try and get started on working on this stuff. For those curious, we only have, I think, like 6 or 7 perfect fish we need to catch. One of them is a lobster, which I'm trying to get a jump on right now. Oh, here it is. Wasn't showing up on the map for a second. That was weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and head towards you. I think is one that we're working on right now. We're actually, now that I kind of actually found out about beta as that is, hopefully it won't take us too long to finish everything. I'm actually gonna check something because apparently tuna isn't the right bait for this. Maybe it is. I think that we're only gonna get nice bait, a nice lobster, because we're using bait that gives for nice quality things. So we may not be able to get perfect fish this way. So that's kind of unfortunate, but gonna have to use a lure. So I'm hoping that we will be able to get a perfect lobster without too little issue. We're getting a lot of perfect fish, but we're not getting what I want. It is completely random what you get. You can get perfect fish this way, as you have seen. But it's just completely random what you get. What we can do is use a karma power. Can at least try and work on getting that achievement out of the way. I have no idea how long this karma powers last, so we will find out eventually when this 40 Clover emotes stop. I do want this music to stop. Because that's very fucking annoying. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we did get lobster. I believe we have everything in this pond now. Go ahead and check the water. So we have goldfish, we have rainbow trout, we have red herring, we have prawn, we have shark, we have lobster. So I also want to swing by the God family cemetery, not to... Actually, hold on. Before we do that, I just see there's a pond here. We already have everything here. We're good. I'm hoping that going to a new area, that'll mean that this that sound effect will be gone and we can turn sound effects back on. Because it will be loading in a new area, so hopefully that will fix it. I fucking hate that music that just was not going where it was supposed to. And it's tested out. Options. Does seem to fix it. There was a pond here. Minnow, goldfish, rainbow trout, red herring, Siamese catfish, and black goldfish. Okay, so it's not what I'm looking for. Another place that we can go looks like is this park. And I think that the only other fishing spot that we have not been to is the Central Park and the beach. Pause the game. Over here, check the water. Minnow, goldfish, yeah, we have everything here. Let's go ahead and go to Central Park now. We are actually kind of running out of areas to fish. Inspect water. We have everything here. Let's check the other pond. There's actually 2 ponds around this water. We have everything here. So the only other pond that I am aware of, voice crack, is here. So this is a Black Cat Beach. It's actually the first time that I'm actually going to this location, believe it or not. I really had no reason in any of my playthroughs to go to the beach. I've been to the pier many times, but I've not been to the beach. Okay, so let's go ahead and Anchovy, Jellyfish, Tragic Clownfish are the only new one, and Tuna, the only new ones that we have not gone. So that's 4 fish. We're missing Deathfish and Robot Fish. And we're missing Blowfish. And Blowfish is here. Let's first go fishing in also fish ponds here. And Swordfish is there. So let's first go fishing here. We'll be able to get Anchovy, Jellyfish, Tuna, and Tragic Clownfish. We keep on getting Lobster. There's Tragic Clownfish. There's a Tuna. There's a Jellyfish. So what are we missing in this area? We are missing Anchovy. Go ahead and choose bait. Yeah, we actually don't have any bait for a perfect anchovy. They're gonna have you go home. Gonna have you go home. We will need to use Arcana Power pretty soon. There's the Anchovy. And pretty soon means now. Because we need to use Super Satisfy. Let's take a look at the challenges. So we're actually getting very close to getting everything here. We still need a Blowfish, we still need a Deathfish. And we still need a Robot Fish and a Swordfish. And a Vampire Fish. So we can get a Blowfish and a Swordfish here. Yeah, so it's just one of these ponds, so let's just go to this one. Blowfish and Swordfish are what we're looking for. And now we can fish. I need to go into my map and have Dylan go home. There's a Swordfish. So we should be making some decent progress towards getting the challenge for catching 350 fish. Let's have Spencer go home. Still need a Blowfish. Do I have anything for Blowfish? I haven't caught one yet. No, I haven't. You just need to catch one. Okay, so we got a promotion. We earned him Gorson Press Performance has earned a promotion to Overseer the Dead. So as a bonus of $396. Guarding the mausoleum gates might sound easy, but sorting the living from the dead can be hard work. We're now at $65 per hour. Works from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. There we go. We got the Blowfish. Okay, so I'm actually really curious to see what our skill milestone progress is like. I believe we should be missing 3 fish. We should be missing the vampire fish, deathfish, and the robot fish. 273. Nice. Let's actually take a look at. Let's look into this because I could have sworn that we actually got everything. First look at Deathfish. Deathfish is in the pond behind Gilman Hill Graveyard. From midnight to 5 a.m. Oh, there is a pond here. Look at that. So is Vampire Fish also based on time of day? Okay, what about robot fish? Can be found in a pond in most. I don't want Sims 3. It says behind the science center and hospital. There is, in fact, robot fish here. You can actually catch a robot fish first, because we need piranha for that, and we do have piranha. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Easy. And let's go to the pond behind the cemetery. Choose bait. We're just gonna go with the lure. Don't have anything that I can tell for vampire fish. There. Oh, we caught a deathfish. Nice. It's not even midnight. It says it's only at midnight. So, if I'm correct, we should be missing only one fish, and that is the vampire fish. Oh, we're 5 away from completing a level. That's awesome. Yeah, we're just missing vampire fish. So this is something I want to look into real quick. Okay, so all we're missing is vampire fish. Apparently they like garlic, but we don't have garlic, so gonna try and catch it normally. Gonna go until about 4 and then we're gonna head back. We're not getting anything though. Let's just head back. We literally only have one more perfect fish left before we are done with this. Bubbles, clean up.
Neeb, Sharkuni.
Zara, inventory. And all the fish we have. Dylan Knight, inventory. Look at all the dishes on the table. What's the matter with you? Family is a family of slobs.
Sashma Watan.
Orville.
Gabasan. Ooh. Huh.
Bazoo. Oh.
Chabuda Dune.
How are you doing with your career? Okay, so I need you to work on something. Okay, I need you to... I don't trust that mac and cheese, so we're gonna be selling it. And let's go ahead and start breakfast. We are gonna be making French toast. We need life fruit for this. I need to look into the gardening skills. So while Bobby is cooking, I really want to see what the gardening skill is like.
Wait. Oh. Zubu. Zubari.
Gardening is a skill in Sims 3. The skill is augmented by the green thumb trait and the super green thumb lifetime reward. It involves, as with gardening in real life in the previous Sims, the planting, growing, and harvesting of various plants that Sims can find within the game. Unlike the previous Sims games, the Sims 3 gardening has been much expanded upon, including many real-life plants and several fictional species such as a light fruit, flame fruit, and plasma fruit. Some expansion packs include more variety of plant collection. Whoops. Some of the plants can be used for ingredients. Don't really care because a lot of that I don't have access to. How does it work though? What I want to know.
Orville. Zubu.
I don't know how it works.
Luva.
How to... How does it work? Let's see. Because we will need to figure out how this works eventually, because we will need to max out gardening skill and get perfect gardening of plants of each species. To continue, after you have received the seeds, you need to find an area for your garden on your home lot. Then go to your inventory, click on the seed plant, and select from the pie menu. I don't know what a pie menu is. Plant. Oh, I know. Or you can select plant many if you have more than one. Then you place little piles of dirt just as you would if you were placing objects in your home. Seeds must be outside. After your garden is planted, you can tend garden when the choice is available. I suggest starting with a small garden because big gardens take a lot of time and effort. I also suggest buying sprinklers to satisfy the plant's need of water. Oh god, I have to water these. Be sure to turn them on. This way you don't need to water the plants and you can focus mainly on tending and harvesting. One more thing, you don't need to replant your plants after each harvest. They renew and you can keep on tending them. But after a certain period, the plant will go barren. This doesn't mean it died because of neglect, but it can no longer produce fruits and vegetables. After this, you need to dispose of your dead plants and plant new ones. Huh. So we need a couple of things. We need life fruit. Which I'm assuming for this cooking thing, we need perfect life fruit. So what level do we need to be to grow life fruit? Gardening level 7 to plant. Okay, I'll keep you on that, but we also need dessert. We need baked angel food cake, which needs 2 eggs and 1 flame fruit. Doesn't actually say if you need perfect ingredients. I don't think you can get a perfect egg in this game. I think maybe we just need perfect flame fruit, so that's the other thing I want to look into. Perfect flame fruit requirements. Rank 7. Okay, so we need level 7 for this.
Orville.
You leftovers, fresh toast. I need you to go into your inventory. Stop it. Inventory. I need you to do something. Just reading that skill book.
Too bazaar. Zuvuk. Supai.
So our day is kind of...
Clover.
We're gonna have to do a lot of time killing, but I'm hoping I can get a jump on the gardening. It'll be the first time I ever garden anything, but one thing I do want to check, and I actually completely forgot about this. I know we have some life seeds, but are they perfect life seeds? One thing that I don't have an idea of, like, I have no fucking clue. I have zero clue the levels of this, but I I I have no idea if the ambrosia and the baked angel food cake is I have no idea if the ambrosia and the baked angel food cake is set or not because of the fact that they're the only two cooking recipes that require ingredients. I'm thinking they're set to perfect, and they also require level 10 cooking, and they require. There's like the only recipe that requires level 10 cooking. So I have no idea. I have zero fucking clue. If they're just special recipes, then they will always be perfect because they're the only recipes that require ingredients. So I have zero clue. I have zero clue. For all I know, fucking dumbass. I told you to work on writing the report. I'm honestly kind of hoping that they'll just be set to perfect. Because just how rare their ingredients are, but I honestly don't know. The reason why that I am thinking that they are set to perfect and there's only one rarity for it is simply because of the fact that this is the only recipe that requires eggs, and as far as I can tell, you cannot get perfect eggs.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
So we need to get to level 7, which will require us to buy this tier 3 skill book. How are you doing? You're doing fine. And so we can get a sprinkler. For the gardening.
Andy been so toy.
I need you to watch TV. Hey, you're almost done with your report. That's good. We are getting close to getting level 1 gardening. As for those curious, this is the second time that we have a sim that we had to like level up gardening a little bit. I think the first time I did this was with Jasmine Knight, the previous generation, where I thought I needed to use gardening for building Gort because I thought I needed to plant life fruit to get a life fruit. Thought I needed to plant a life fruit seed, but apparently life fruit seeds do work for this. The logic is and everything is good. I think you're just free to do whatever you want. Same thing with you, Gort. I just keep an eye on your stats, but I think that everyone is gonna do whatever. But we are not gonna be reading any of these skills because I'm not planning on getting to level 10 on this sim. So we did get to level 1. I guess I should probably show it right now, even though we're not planning on doing any of the skill milestones anytime soon. I guess I should probably show what gardening is. So we need to plant every type of plant that can be planted in the game. We need to have at least 75 perfect fruits and vegetables. We need to harvest at least 650 fruits and vegetables, and we don't have access to plant history because they have not planted anything. I do want to take a look at fishing. That facility has partnered with the school to conduct a fishing project. However, they are running low on the fish for the experiment. That's a very easy one. We have plenty of fish in our inventory. At gardening's level 2, we can now weed her garden plants. Better produce is on the way. So I think that the skill books we have can only take us to level 6. So we will need to go to the bookstore and buy level 3, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We are almost to level 3. When we get to level 7, we are not gonna actually You're not gonna actually work on gardening to level 7 until we get the vampire fish done. That's a gardening is level 3. That's so mysterious, Mr. Gnome. I wonder why this is called a tragic clownfish. It's just such a weird name. We need another 20,000 points for that. That's unfortunate, but I am thinking about getting that. Dude, my dog is already gone. You don't need to be here.
Garble!
Eat leftovers, French toast.
Huh?
I'm gonna have you sleep. Let's go ahead and finish your opportunity. Also, just verify that we didn't accidentally get rid of something that I potentially wanted.
Lua.
Just want to make sure that we didn't sell like one of our Deathfish.
Hmm. Oh. Uh.
Okay, we're about to get to level 4 gardening. Okay, I need you to eat leftovers, French toast. I need you to take a shower and go to sleep. There's a random ghost walking around. That's interesting. Gardening to level 4. Let's have Bobby stop. And when Zara is done washing dishes, we are actually going to go to the base shop, get some garlic, and then we're gonna go fishing for vampire fish. Let's go ahead and finish up the skills for the last thing that we need for fishing. Once again, the base shop is not there where it's supposed to be. There it is. We need garlic. Ugh. God. Yeah, let's go ahead and head over to the graveyard. No, not part-time job. Literally 200 of 300 challenges. Holy crap. We're officially 2/3 through the game. We're over halfway done with this game. That is insane. That's only nice vampire fish. They're gonna use another karma power. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, what do we want? I think we got like all the upgrades. I think we're just missing like. Well, we didn't. Obviously, we did not get a couple upgrades. All the upgrades got justify. Get lucky here. I guess the karma power upgrade I'm most likely to use is to get lucky. I don't really care about Ghostfire, at least not yet. This could be really good, even though I never really used Divine Intervention. But what we need is... we actually need a couple of things. I think one of them is Firestorm. It's either Firestorm or Meteor Strike that we need. I'm gonna get Firestorm. So, collection. We have officially knocked out Angler Management. Look at all that. We still have Cornucopia to do, but we're saving that for much later in the game. And we still have these two recipes to make. So let's go home. We'll go to sleep. And we will get to work and get to level 7 gardening. So that we can get to work on planting. I should also verify we're gonna wait until we get to the next area. Holy shit. It happened. It fucking happened. I get the feeling that one common criticism people may have with my channel, especially when I kind of end the stream an hour or two early sometimes, usually it's based on my mood or based on how much I'm enjoying the game in general. But one thing that, one criticism that I get the feeling that I may receive at some point, that hasn't happened yet to my knowledge, but I do kind of feel that at a certain point people may say that, oh, I will never finish the games because I always like in the stream early, blah 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 blah. Like it's always like I get the feeling people will just make comments like that. I do want to first off say that slow progress is still good progress. My main purpose with this channel is to make a little bit of progress in the games I play every single day. So even if I play for 2 hours or if I play for 4 hours, I will still be making progress in the games that I play. The fact that this is our 57th, 58th stream of this series, and the fact that we are officially
Stinger.
2/3 of the way through this game does give me hope, does make me a little bit helpful that we are officially in the end game. Don't get me wrong, we still have a lot of shit to take care of, but at the start of this stream, I was surprised if we had over 100 challenges. I think we were just sub 100, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. We are officially 2/3 of the way through the game, over halfway done with this game, 66% of the way through this game. And we just have 98 more challenges to go. So home stretch, you're officially in the home stretch. So let's go ahead and get this done. Didn't drink my soda, I realized I'm out. Oh, which reminds me, should have that, item reward done for fishing. Yes, we do. So we have amateur ichthyologist for catching one of every fish. So now we will be able to catch bigger fish than normal sims. We still need 350 fish, so we need, what is that? 85, 95, 05, 15, 25, 35, 45. We need 65 more fish, so that's something that we can easily do. But actually, one thing that we can do go into our inventory and sell everything that we don't need. Just want to verify, I think that we only need the Deathfish. They're going to be selling everything else. I used to watch a TV show when I was still actively watch cable. There was a time, like a large portion of my life, when I used to watch cable TV all the time. But there was a TV show I used to watch called River Monsters. It was on Animal Planet. And it was basically about this professional angler that just kind of went around the world investigating different stories people have of deadly fish. Like he traveled to the Congo River in Africa, I believe. Investigator reports piranha that reportedly just kind of devoured like a school bus of children, all this kind of stuff. And it was able to like debunk that piranha actually ate humans. Like he actually made like an incision in his leg and his foot or something that caused him to bleed, and then he just put in like a small pool full of piranha, and the piranha never went for him. Piranha, contrary to popular belief, actually primarily just go after dead fish, I believe. They don't really like go out like and eat something that's alive. They primarily just eat something dead. Like if there's a dead fish in the water, then piranha are more likely to go after that rather than to go after something that's alive. Because piranhas are actually kind of terrible kind of hunters. Kind of go for the easy food rather than the harder food. So, contrary to popular belief, piranhas actually don't eat something that's alive. So, like, he actually kind of showed this off because I think he just took like a raw steak or something and just threw it in the water, and the piranha just completely devoured it. But just seeing that piranha in this game, seeing the piranha in this game did kind of remind me of that episode from River Monsters. I really want to watch that show again. It's actually on Discovery Plus. I can watch like all the seasons on Discovery Plus. But I kind of been kind of searching for the motivation to watch it, to be honest. Sleep, 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 sleep. I need to blow my nose. Just give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alright, sorry. I been kind of having like the entire topic with the piranhas and river monsters. Actually, kind of that entire time, like I had like something in my nose I need to take care of. So I kept on trying to like rub it and just kind of push it away, but it was clear that it was not going to go away simply by me sniffling. I'm not sick or anything. It's just it was weak. I'm not sick or anything. It's just something that I think it's you, Bobby. I think you're about to wake. It's just something that happens. You don't really control it. It's just your body. Change outfit every day. Let's go ahead and we will get to work on getting the other thing done first. We're gonna try and get 350 fish, so we're just gonna have her work on that while we're tending these others. I need you to have a quick meal. We're just gonna have bread and jam. So one thing that I am kind of thinking about doing, even though it's kind of a nice idea of having Zara marry that person, this neighbor, I honestly don't think that it would be a good idea because they're just kind of a bad match for each other, like logistically speaking. One has a good trait and one has an evil trait. And I believe that if people's traits conflict, then it just kind of affects their ability to connect with each other. What I'm actually thinking about doing is kind of have Dylan just try and be the focus of the next generation. Where I'm actually thinking about having him work on marrying. Gonna have him work on marrying Tanisha Ferguson. So Tanisha Ferguson is someone that lives in the goth household. I actually hear her here. There she is. I think she would be a better fit for Dylan than what's the name was a good fit. What than what is his name? Then Neil is for Zara. And my initial plan with Neil was to have him respec and first of all, when I saw good, I was actually gonna have him be a work on get the political career. But the problem, but then I just kind of had Dylan, and it just kind of worked out better for me because Dylan is kind of much more better. Because his character, it's literally just him learning to be a leader in book 2 before in becoming a leader. So my plans for Neil was just kind of like out the window. So instead, I was actually thinking about just have him respec and work on getting the other career for musician, because we got the symphony lifetime reward, but we got that lifetime wish, but we still have the rockstar lifetime wish to do. What I am thinking about doing instead is have Dylan. Oh, we actually don't know him. Don't know you. You don't know him. I could have sworn there was like Tanisha Ferguson that we knew. I guess we don't know. I remember we did at one point, but it's clear that we just haven't talked to her a while, so we just went from acquaintance to like nothing. But Denisha Ferguson lives in the God Household and is someone that I do want to interact with. So we're actually gonna start a building relationship with her on Saturday or maybe on Friday when we get home, or maybe even today when we get home. But it is something I do want to do. I do want to check skills. $91. One thing I am kind of considering doing is advancing time to normal. Because we are essentially at the end of the playthrough. We just have kind of a few things left to do with Bobby. But it's just gonna take a little bit of time, so I'm gonna hold off on doing that for a little bit later. When Zara ages up to adult, we're actually gonna have her, because Dylan will still be a little bit behind, maybe a teenager by then, but when Zara ages up to adult, we're gonna have her move out and take care of stuff. But there's a couple things I do want to take care of before we move on. One of the things involves Gort. Now there are two challenges relating to death. There are two challenges related to death in this playthrough, in this game. One of them is for dancing with death. It should actually be in the LOL thing. Oh no, it's actually in the dance thing. So one of the things, so this actually is also tied to an achievement. So we need to dance with death. So at some point, in fact, we should probably do it now. We need to buy a stereo to get the dancing with death achievement. Gord is not really going to be dying anytime soon, which is one of the reasons why I was considering just turning it back to normal so that he can die and we can get this done. But the other thing is under the LOL thing. We need to scare the Reaper, which will also get us an achievement. So, yeah, I was right there. This is relating to the Firestorm thing. I'm actually gonna save this for another achievement. Another, gonna save this for another playthrough. This is something that would be kind of a good thing to do as well. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is gonna may require a special playthrough, but I do want to try and get Dance with the Reaper and Dance with Death and Don't Fear the Reaper for those two challenges. Let's go ahead and go into our funds. Buy appliances, or no, it's not appliances, it's electronics, audio. I actually don't know where I'm gonna put this. Just maybe here, it's a little bit out of the way. Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
Okay, I need you to pee. You're good. Actually, we can have you eat. What the fuck?
Gamma do? Huh? Ah! Roo! Tifalur! Huh?
I'm hoping this will fix it. Because otherwise, we may have... That's it. Hoping just leaving the area and coming back will fix the issue with Alec. That actually can happen. It's actually a pretty common glitch with the Sims games. Actually had it happen to me with the original Sims 3. Well, the Sims 3 version on the Nintendo Wii, which is slightly different from the PC version. I don't know if it's a thing that happens with Sims 4, but at the very least, it's common with Sims 3. Yeah, it looks like Alec is no longer stuck. What the heck was that? I heard something that sounded like it was crashing.
Art tub. Vuitsi onto.
Yay, you're no longer stuck like an idiot. Have a quick meal. We're gonna have bread and jam. Only other person I need to check is Dylan. Need to go upstairs and pee. And we need to check. Let's take a look at our skill milestones. So there is something. There's actually something I wanted to show off. So just to verify, with Bobby, we were working on cooking, which we did max out, and fishing, which we are about to max out. For Alec, we actually have gotten everything in relation to skills. The only thing that I wanted to work on was... Actually, no, we've actually done everything I wanted to do with Alec. Is the only thing that we didn't do with logic is we didn't do the tutoring thing or the chess grandmaster, which we are saving for a later playthrough. With painting, we've done everything with Alexis Knight in the previous generation. Pretty much the only thing that we were working on with Alec was his level 10 in his career, which we already did. Spencer's done, Gort is done. The only other thing that we were primarily working on was Bobby. I believe, as I said, Bobby is the at the beginning of this generation. That Bobby was a focus of this playthrough, and we are just essentially almost done. So I'm really just killing time. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. Gonna fast forward a little bit just to give just to make sure that everything progresses a little bit faster. Gort, I want you to continue to work on turn off and continue to work on the unbreakable upgrade.
Oh, rude, Tifalur! Huh?
I think this is up and backwards. It is backwards, that's weird. Did I place it backwards? I didn't notice.
If they bit so toy!
So when we get this thing done, then I think that all we really have to worry about is gardening to level 7 and planting and growing those crops. I have no idea how long it's going to take to get everything, but that's what we're going to be doing.
Oh, Zeb Kwa.
Don't do.
Kabasu.
Go ahead and fast forward a little bit.
Oh, dare not weeby!
Oh. Huh. So whimsy. Hmm.
314, so we need another, what is that? 35 more fish. 36 more fish. I'm doing my math right. How are you doing? Let's actually have you go home.
God, more basil. Don't know. Hmm.
Wib nerd.
We need to give our dog a bath. Fortunately, the only one that can do that is Bobby. Let's have Bobby stop for now. And we will base Spencer night.
Basil. Don't do. Hmm. Hmm.
We're still trying to get that achievement for fishing of a plant. With the lucky, that's why we still had the lucky thing going on. Fishing skill level 10 with the more effective tier 7. Okay, so let's just go back and we'll try fishing again. Apparently it's completely random where it is, and the fact that we got chests here before does make me think that we can get it. Eventually we will get this achievement. I really wish fishing was this easy in real life. It's actually a very boring sport to play because they're just like sitting down quiet, just waiting for. But I also kind of feel it may be a like a relaxing thing to do, but. City has provided the school with a handful of free tickets to the upcoming games. Students take advantage of this opportunity to receive a boost to their school performance. Get to the stadium before the game ends, your grades will surely improve. This side lucky find is in it, so let's go ahead. Stop. And put on new car power. Go and check our skills, see how close we are to getting that last skill milestone. We're at 28 now. Need 20 more, 22 more.
Oh. Cool. Arvin, sure.
Okay, let's see, have a quick meal. We're gonna have canned soup. Still have not. Oh, we got a raise. $39 per hour. I need you to go home, and we're gonna have you sleep. One thing that I will say is, should we should get it eventually. One thing that I do want to do, or you pay the bills. I need you before you go to sleep. I need you to pay the bills.
Oh.
I told you to eat your soup. as for you, I want you to go into your inventory and work on your homework. Okay, so we just need 10 more fish and we'll get that challenge done.
Uh. Mm-mm.
How are you doing stats wise? Actually doing pretty good. When Dylan gets back, just gonna keep an eye on this house. Because I do want, oh, there's a couple things I want you to do. First and foremost, need 10,000 for that. First and foremost, I wanted to see if I can get Never Dull, but we can't. Just want to talk to her a little bit, see if I can get her to friend, and then we'll, with a long distance friend, our relationship shouldn't decay, so. What are you doing? She's working on her homework, it looks like. Alright, then we'll just try it again later. So we got the commercial fisherman skill. Inventory. Take a look at the lifetime reward, the skill milestone. So we just got commercial fisherman, that means we'll catch more fish than last time than normal sims. What I don't know if this means is we will be getting less treasure things than normal Sims. There was something I didn't want to try, which is using angelfish as bait. It was actually something that was suggested that someone did in a comment, but I don't actually know if that will actually change anything. We're gonna kind of have these these characters kind of be a little bit autonomous for a second, as I do want to look at this achievement again.
Desafio. Oh. 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 Oh, Mugua.
Yeah, it's just completely random. It's weird that this guy says he used angelfish as bait.
Oh. Desafio. Oh. Oh, Gratzel. Oh. Desafio. Oh. Oh.
Put away leftovers, and then I'll go to sleep. I want to take a look at something. I think I already know the answer to it, but I just needed a little bit of a refresher to try to see if I have these upgrades for these challenges. So one of them, obviously, we have the lucky find skill, which is tier 4. But there's apparently 2 things that we can get that will improve our chances, which is the lucky find upgrade and the long lasting. Or more effective is also a good thing, but I think the thing that I was thinking of is called long lasting. There's a lucky find upgrade. Longer lasting. Okay, so we do have all 3 of those upgrades. So really, we should have everything we need to get this. It's just we're not getting what we need. Just as a quick reminder, the thing that I am trying to work on right now before we move on and dedicate ourselves uh to getting the cooking recipes done is really the last thing that we have to worry about with fishing, which is the sunken treasure achievement. There's a 10 gamer score achievement. We need to find a special plant while fishing. This actually comes up with just fishing up treasure chests, but it doesn't seem to work that well because with Lucky Find on, like I used Lucky Find for a large portion of the stream, and I'm not gotten this achievement. It's apparently completely random. I have no idea. I'm actually gonna look into this real quick. The fact that this guide says to use angelfish as bait, which is weird. It's very weird. But I mostly think that angelfish has some sort of added effect other than catching fish. I don't know. Looking at the another different source I was using True Shields before, looking at Xbox achievements, it also requires angelfish. It also says to use angelfish as bait, which is very weird. And it specifically says lighthouse. There's two different sources where it said fishing at the lighthouse does it, so you may just try that. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll give that a try. We need bait for that.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Mugua. Oh. Oh, Grotzel. Oh.
So we're literally just killing time. There's not much we can do while everyone's sleeping. One thing I will say is when we get this achievement, in all likelihood, I'm thinking about just ending the stream. It's a little bit early. It's currently 3:34. Been streaming for 2 hours 34 minutes to be exact. I get the feeling that we may just reach the 3 hour mark before we get to that achievement, but that is what I'm thinking about doing. I do want to take a little bit of a break from this game. Made a lot of progress, but as per usual, it's just a lot of this stuff is just boring farming stuff, which I don't particularly enjoy. I tend to not enjoy farming in any game, but I only really do it when it's necessary. But you know, again, we will be finishing this generation next stream. We really only have to get gardening to level 7. Really only have to get gardening to level 7. Oh, you were up. Really have to get gardening to level 7. We have to grow 2 plants. We have to grow a flame fruit, and we have to grow a we have to grow a flame fruit, and we have to grow a light fruit, and then we need to buy 2 eggs in order to cook a recipe of baked angel food cake. You fucking piece of shit. We had to cook baked angel food cake for one recipe, which just has 2 eggs and a 2 eggs and a flame fruit, and then for the other recipe for ambrosia, we need a light fruit and we need a death fish. So that's pretty much all we have left to do, and then we're done. In this generation, we can just transition to focusing on Zara and Dylan. One thing I will say is when we transition to just Zara and Dylan, how about that? Since we are transitioning, when we transition to Zara and Dylan, we are actually going to be buying the first mansion of this game. There's technically 4 mansions, 2 of which are unlocked through progression. One of them is through uh the mystery cat's 9 lives or something like that. It's a mystery that we have already done before, way early in the playthrough. I'm pretty sure the first generation, but show it off. The mystery that we have done is called Not Just 9 Lives to Live, and we unlocked a mansion that's currently occupied by the Light family. The other mansion is unlocked when you get to catch a certain amount of ghosts on that property. Both mansions are a common thing for hunting, so when we get that house, we will in fact have to you will in fact have to have a cat in our household, and at the very least just keep that thing with that master crafting ghost thing, and just catch all those ghosts that pop up. But yeah, it is something that we will be doing. We're going to be saving this haunted house as part of the very end of this playthrough. This particular family. Once we get all those houses owned and we have edited the lot at least one time, then we will be hopefully getting the challenge which we've been working on for a while, which is the architect challenge. There is one caveat to this, and I'll explain what that is in very soon. What I've been working on for this generation is getting the challenge architect, and I'm just going to pull it up to show you what that challenge is as a quick reminder. So we need to remodel the town by editing each purchasable lot. So each purchasable lot is the Kingsley house, the house we're in right now, which we have already edited, the Gilman house, this house, which was our first house that we have already edited, the Dungworth house, which was actually the Branson house, which I believe we have. Yes. This is the house that we moved into when this is the house we moved into before we moved into this house. We're essentially trying to reset our household and trying to get some people so we have some room. So we moved in here, and this was the house we were living in when we were getting Bobby Revis at the time into our household so that she can age up to adult and Alec could marry her. This house is also a purchasable lot, which is now owned by the Revis house. If we go to this house, you can see, we'll be able to see it's a 2-story house that we just kind of added an additional floor to. And beyond that is just 411 Legendary Lane, a purchasable house. And this house is currently invested with the haunting 313 Harvest Nook. So yeah, all we have left to do are the mansions 313 Harvest Nook, 411 Legendary Lane, Kingsley Manor, and the Gilman house. We definitely have edited a lot of every single house. There is a caveat to this, which is the Revis house. We got an achievement, we got a challenge with this house, but we didn't technically edit the house that was standing here at the time. Instead, we replaced it with an empty lot and built our house from the ground up to get the challenge from the ground up. I have no idea if this is actually really a thing to really be concerned with. But I'm actually going to check something real quick. Because the architect is a challenge, not an achievement. I do want to check to see if the internet has been updated, because I have not found any reliable guide for the architect challenge. Damn likely, go fuck yourself. Yeah, there is actually no achievement for this. I was kind of right, but I'm just checking something, just checking this achievement list just to be sure. Okay, let's see if the internet has actually been updated. Fucking scam likely call again. Yeah, hold on, I gotta answer this. This fucker called me 3 times. 3 fucking times in a row. And I answered the phone thinking, oh my god, it's probably like something serious. Fuck off! 4 times in a row, this fucking asshole has called me. 4 times in a row, this asshole has called me, and the one time I fucking answer it, said, hey, this is Bobby Joe calling to let you know you want blah 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 blah. I don't fucking know what he said after that because I fucking hung up after him. Just fuck off, you stupid scam caller. You, God, you piss me off so much. Call me once again, I swear to God. Trying to work on this fucking game, and this fucking dickhead keeps on calling me. Yeah, as per usual. Cannot find any information for this, so yeah. Just gonna have to hope I get lucky and that I didn't actually screw myself by repasting the loss. Fucking scam callers, man. They are just so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Like, you would. Why? If you fucking went to voicemail, why do you consistently call the same fucking number 3 more times in a row? Just fuck off. Clearly, you're not gonna get in touch with someone, so just fuck off. Freaking hate scam callers so much. Literally the most annoying people on the face of the earth. The only people that have actually fallen for that kind of bullshit that the scam callers peddle is, I shit you not, I swear to God, like, it's only old people or it's gullible kids. I swear to God, I swear to God. Just fucking fucking stupid. This guy has just called me 4 times in a row. I don't understand how people can be that dumb. It's kind of $31 an hour. Wow. That's what the raise brought up to? I'm actually kind of curious. What's your daily income now? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5 hours. $3,155. That's not bad. I wish I had that kind of money.
Davani Gert.
And shoe. Trying to really just kill time. There's really not much else that I can really do at this moment, so I'm really just filling time until Bobby's up and we can actually make some more progress. So if your child Sims gets and your pet's hunger stats gets too low, and they're at risk of actually starving to death, then social services will actually take away your pets, and then will take away your kids. So I actually kind of had a household where I was trying to actually, believe it or not, I was trying to make room in my household so I could have another kid in my family. So I was literally just built a pool in my backyard. And I was having my dog essentially swim in the pool until he starved himself to death. And by doing that, there's one dog I wanted to keep, but I also had a cat that I was one dog I wanted to get rid of, but there was also a cat that I wanted to. There's also a cat that I wanted to keep, and social services literally just came and just took away both of my pets, so I had to reload save. Oh, which reminds me, save. That's actually how I know that's the thing. Game is actually realistic in that regard. Like if people just catch wind of some type of dog abuse or neglect, then they will take away your pets. Same thing with kids. If you neglect your kids, and social services will come and take them away from you. Of course, it needs to be reported first, but still. It's actually something that okay. It's actually something that I kind of experience like a lot of times in my life where I swear to God, there's some people out there that should not be parents, and they actually are like literally the worst parents I've ever seen, that somehow still keeps their kids and all this kind of stuff. It's just, to give like an example, there's someone that I knew kind of through my mom, really, who was married, had a husband, but the husband wanted to have a son, but every single time he got his wife pregnant, they had a daughter. Like, if you are familiar with genetics, you would know that whether or not a man and a woman can have a daughter or a son is dependent on the genes. And chances are, if you have a daughter the first time and then you have a daughter the second time, genetically you may be unable to have any sons, because it may just be how you are genetically, probably due to your Y and X alleles. But this guy, he didn't get that, so he literally got his wife pregnant 7 times and had 7 daughters, and he still is trying to have a son. So it's just people like that that I'm keenly aware of just probably should not have actually have children, because they just don't really understand like how that type of thing works. And also, I feel really bad for the families, for the children, because they kind of have like a really kind of bad lifestyle. Alternatively, I also knew, I also have a couple of friends that actually came from abusive households. So you know that type of thing does exist, and sometimes child abusers just kind of go unpunished and unnoticed, which is also kind of sad. And to give like an example, one of my friends was in the adoption thing. He was adopted into a family who kind of raised him, but he actually kind of found out as he got older that his adoptive mom was essentially pocketing the money that his mom received from the adoption thing, because of the fact that he was disabled. He has cerebral palsy. Like, she actually got a sizable check that was supposed to be used for him, and instead she just pocketed it and used it all for herself for pretty much his entire life, which prompted him to just try and take action and get away from that family. But that's kind of like another example of some bad parenting that I'm aware of. It's really kind of a shame just how money changes people for the worse. Go ahead and fast forward a little bit. See how everyone is doing. Okay, everyone is going to work. Go to the pier. Gonna be getting a bunch of angelfish. We're gonna try and get that achievement. It's really like the last achievement that we have to worry about relation to fishing, and then we can just focus on getting last two challenges we need from for cooking, and then we are finally moving on from this generation. So we're currently at the 3-hour mark. We will be playing ideally for another hour, but we're probably gonna end it off a little bit early. Just as a quick reminder, we're just gonna go and get this achievement that we've been working on for a while. It's actually the last thing that we need to work on for actually the last thing that we need to work on for fishing. I'm not trying to go right. Okay, let's go on and test this out. Gonna test this out. We're gonna go here, cast Lucky Find on Bobby. Then we are gonna be fishing with angelfish as bait, and we're gonna see if we can get it this way. Gonna put in a save before we get it, and we're just gonna reload a save every single time. Oh. Actually, go ahead and use a car power first. Yeah, let's see if we can get it. Forgot to save, so we're putting in a save in right now. We're getting all fish. We may not be able to do it because we have that skill milestone. Yeah, we may be shit out of luck. This is the fact that we got the skill milestone for catching fish more quickly. We're not getting any chests anymore. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it. We're not getting any perfect fish here, so we may need to create like another save file. That's really stupid. So what I'm thinking is what's going on is going to skills milestones. Here's my theory. We were consistently getting level 7, we were consistently getting chests pretty frequently until something specific happened, which is when we caught one of each, when we got commercial fishermen. Because we have not been getting any other fish after that since we got that. We can try and continue fishing here, but I honestly don't think it's gonna happen. We're not getting any chests. Oh, we actually do get chests. But maybe we can do this. Just haven't got it yet. It's just apparently it's very rare. I feel like it was more common before I got that skill milestone, but we did get one chest. It just wasn't what we were looking for. Let's leave. We will go into our inventory. We'll sell what we have. So I think I'm actually gonna go home. We're gonna save and quit for today. It's apparently can happen at any pond, but so we're probably just gonna work on it at home. It's just a completely random what you get. But it is possible. If we were able to verify it is possible. I think I'm gonna call it for I think I'm gonna call it right here. We're just gonna kind of do some little bit of some wrap up stuff. We're gonna recycle these newspapers when Zara gets home, and also we're gonna get Alec home. We're gonna be having them do some random activities and just to build up the thing. But I think we're gonna call it here. If you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I'm going to be streaming Sims 3 Pets yet again next Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Unity, where I'm going to be playing the Dead Kings DLC for 100% completion from 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming, this will also be my final, hopefully my final stream of Assassin's Creed Unity in general. I am also going to be streaming as Intro 1 for 1% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. So there is one final thing that I do want to address, and that is relation to Assassin's Creed Unity, Dead Kings, and Assassin's Creed and Saints Row 1. And this is just something, the one final thing that I will discuss before we kind of wrap things up for today. Assassin's Creed Unity, we just have like 5 main story missions. We have 1 heist, a bunch of collectibles, and 3 pair stories, as well as a Sugar Legacy side quest. No likelihood we will be able to get everything done within the tomorrow's stream, and we will be moving on to Infamous 1. I will be reserving what I will and won't cover for Infamous 1 when I in tomorrow's stream, when we cover when I 100% and finish Infamous 1. But just know that that will be the next game that will take Assassin's Creed Unity's place. The other thing I will say is in relation to Saints Row 1, people may remember that I was actually stuck for a while on the I was actually stuck for a while on the Mayhem and Los Canales territory. I have actually kind of figured out what I need to do. There's actually a really easy thing you can do in that mission, where you can go to a specific area in the airport district and get a lot of points really fast, simply by driving your car over a series of fences near the end of the airport district. So we will be finishing the mayhem in the Lobster territory. You may very well finish the entire mayhem activity. And we will also be progressing the main story as per usual. So there's really not much else to say about Infamous, about Essential 1. We will likely be kind of stuck on, we'll likely be working on Essential 1 for another couple months in all likelihood. We still have a lot of work to do. We're close to finishing the Vikings territory, but we still have 2 other campaigns we need to work on, and we tend to average like 2 activity trains for 2 missions, so that's really good what we kind of have going on for Sunday and Saturday. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.